The grey man does whatever a grey man can. Can he make a comic feed? Yes, he can. He just did. Watch now, a video from Grey Man. A video from Grey Man.
Grey Maniacs gather! It's time to go through another box of my comics. And this box is absolutely stuffed to the rafters. Got comics down the sides, comics lying on top. This box is heavy. Heavy box. This box has got my Batman books in it, but like the Batman one-shots, the Batman miniseries, that kind of thing. So let's go. First up, we got Batman Hollywood Night. An Elseworlds reimagining kind of thing. Somehow he's tied into Hollywood, that's all I remember. Can't remember if he's... I can't remember at all. I remember Alfred the Prospector saves him when he's stuck out in the desert at one point. I'm pretty sure that's what happened in that scene there. I think I used one of these on a Cover Slingers one time. I think it was a movie-based one, or film-based one. Right, here's number 3. So that's a 3-parter. Batman Hollywood Night and Elseworlds. And then we have Mask of the Phantasm, Batman the Animated Movie. I don't know if that actually goes for anything now. I know the film got very popular, and I think I might have heard that this was going for a bit of money. I can't remember now though. I don't keep my ear to the ground too much on that, and I don't remember too well either. Right, Batman, Hellboy and Starman. Have you got this one yet, Matilda? Why not? This looks like it'd be right up your alley. You should have this one. That's book 1 and book 2. There's Hellboy. Look, Magnolia art from '98. It's got zombie Nazis and everything by the looks of it, and Nazi robots. All the evil Nazi stuff you could hope for. Right, a movie adaptation. Batman Forever. Everyone's favourite Batman movie. And Batman Begins. Another movie adaptation. Cool. Quite chunky. Chunky books. Right, we've got Thrill Killer, Batgirl and Robin. Part 1 of 3. Howard Shakin and Daniel Brereton. Part 2 of 3. Where is part 3 of 3, one wonders? It's got to be in here somewhere. That was part 3 of 3. That was part 3 of 3 there. Part 2 of 3. It's tucked in behind part 1 of 3. Here we go. There you go. Oh, there's a very old video game. The graphics are nowhere near as good as the advert. I think that might be Beasley. I'm pretty sure it's Beasley art. Yeah, it's got to be. Definitely looks very Beasley-like. That art. Great stuff. Right. Right, we have a bit of Edgar Allan Poe inspired Batman with Nevermore. Quoth the Batman, nevermore. Quite sure why it's got so many spine ticks on that one. Sure I bought that when it came out. Oh, maybe I bought it online. It's got a stamp on the back saying 3 for $1, Jeffrey's Toys. On a stamp on the back of it. Anyone know Jeffrey's Toys? Did I buy this online then? Oh, I don't know. It looks pretty cool. That's a pretty cool art. Len Wein story. Ween. We have the Pit and the Pendulum and the Bat. He's got a funny nose on his bat suit there. Is he meant to be the Raven instead of the Bat? A Wrightson cover, okay. Thought the art looked interesting. Old Bernie did the cover, and on this one. Did he do on all of them? This is Wrightson as well. I'm guessing this is quite towards the end of his days. I'm guessing 2003. I'm not too sure when he passed. But yeah, they're all Wrightson. Yeah, of course. Should have realised that earlier. Interesting bat mask. I wonder if he's meant to be the Raven. I don't know. Right, then we have the Batman of Arkham. Cover Al Catena is the cover artist. Al Catena. Here's a DC Comics presents a reproduction of an older, famous, well-known cover. Part of the Julie Swartz tribute. I'd like to get the original of this one, Dave. I think it might have gone a bit precariously priced, a bit precipitously priced, if that is even a word. Bit expensive. Let's not try and use the $2 words where I can just say too expensive, and you'll all know what I mean, and I'll know that I haven't said something incorrect, like I probably did already. Right, what have we got here? Batman and the Monster Men. Dark Moon Rising. Matt Wagner. These are some very slick looking books. Very kind of nice covers on them. Sort of weirdly glossy and matte at the same time. I don't quite know how they managed that, but it's got an interesting feel to it. Feels like some kind of prestige format somehow. Like a slightly card cover. I believe this is a reimagination of an earlier story, Batman and the Monster Men. I'm sure it was one of from the Golden Age, like a classic from the Golden Age that had been. I think that might be what the Dark Moon Rising headline's about. Because I'm sure there was Batman and the Monster Men, and there was Batman and the Mad Monk, and I'm pretty sure they were both of like reimagined retellings of old classic Batman stories. I could be wrong, but cool stuff. Great art. Very nice. Batman and the Monster Men. It's a bit red, isn't it? Okay. Keeping an eye out for my Batman and the aliens. I know I've got Batman Predator in this box. I've got Batman Aliens in this box as well, because Cover Slingers this week is on aliens, and if I show aliens plus Batman to Matilda, that's a 10 practically. I'm predicting. Right, The Strange Case of Batman, Jekyll and Hyde. This looks like Magnolia art. No, is it? Sean, someone called Sean, but it's got a Magnolia kind of look to the weird blockiness of it kind of thing. So it has that Magnolia feel to me, but it's not. Someone called Sean. Robert Louis Stevenson, of course, I believe. Jekyll and Hyde. We had Edgar Allan Poe. Now we've got Robert Louis Stevenson. Two Faces of Fear. Jay Lee in art as well. On the interiors at least. Not sure. This is, yeah, the outside says Sean still, I don't remember. Or maybe it's the guy who's doing the art on this fourth one. Paul Jenkins and Jay Lee, and then the fourth one it's Paul Jenkins and Sean Phillips, so maybe that is the Sean who signed the previous covers. Oh, Jekyll and Hyde, is it referring to Two-Face? Is it a reimagination of Two-Face's story, maybe? Makes a certain sense, doesn't it? The whole dual personality aspect of the character. Two sides of the same coin. Right, now this next, I think 2 books, let's have a quick check. Yeah, Catwoman Defiant. I'm pretty sure these were like a series, and it was like different characters and like a one word. So, for example, Catwoman Defiant, Penguin Triumphant, and I'm sure there was like a series of these, and one of them I think was Harley Quinn, like a second appearance or something. And for some reason I never got it, even though I've got all the rest of these ones in this sort of series that wasn't quite a series but kind of was a series. They didn't run concurrently to each other or tell story. It was like but yeah, it was just the same kind of looking format, so it would be like a showcase of one of the characters. So Penguin Triumphant, Catwoman Defiant, and I'm sure one of them was a Harley Quinn one, and I never got that one, and that's annoying because that's one of the early appearances that would have been worth some De Niro now. Different teams: Peter Milligan, Tom Grindberg, and Dick Giordano on this one. And then this one, we've got John Ostrander, Joe Staton, and Bob Smith as the team. But great covers, great looks at the characters. And I'm pretty sure I've got others in that series inside. Oh, I'm going to have to turn the box around because it's the wrong way round. The box is the wrong way round, and this box is bloody heavy. There's barely any boards. It's practically all just comics with hardly any boards. So obviously that makes it heavier. Oh, yeah. Oh, ah. Yeah. Would someone please pay for me to have a bigger house so I can bag and board things up? Oh. Yeah. Right, let's make this little handful I picked out here the rest of this video because I'm not sure how long I've gone for. Oh. Right. Batman Secrets, Sam Keefe, Alex Sinclair. Oh yeah, Mr. Big Ears, Sam Keefe himself. Big pointy ears. This is one insane looking Joker. My gosh. Yep, you've really caught his insane side on that picture. It's an interesting one. And number 5 of 5. Not bad one, quite nice. Very moody. Oh, I see Joker's hands there. He's obviously just smacked crap out of Joker by the looks of it. And there's his hands like that. He's twatted him good, as we might say here in Londinium. Gave him a good twatting about the face and neck. Right, Batman Bane. Maybe this was the one that had the poison ivy and that I was talking about earlier on. I knew it was something like this. See the Batman Poison Ivy. It's not the same as the one I showed you a minute ago. It's that same series. But there was another like one where it was just a showcase on villains. I'm sure there was a sure there was a Harley Quinn amongst this series, and I never got it somehow. But I could be wrong. Batman Two-Face. Different creators as well. Chuck Dixon on the Bane. John Francis Moore on Poison Ivy. I can't say I know that name. And J.M. DeMatteis, sorry, on the Two-Face. And then we've got Mr. Freeze. It's a pretty cool picture. Paul Dini, Mark Buckingham. Alright, Batman, Batgirl. Another nice picture. And Batman Riddler, Matt Wagner. Dave Taylor. Right, let me check to see if there's any more of this series in the box. No, it looks like we've got something different. So let's call that this video then. I think that video's been long enough. I think it's been a long enough video for you all. Cheers for tuning in. I'll be back with loads more to go in this box. Tons more. Mega F-ton, as we might say here in the old UK. Yeah, back soon. And until I return, have a great amazing day. And may all your news be good news. Have a great amazing day. I'll have a great amazing day. Have a great amazing day. I hope you have a great amazing day.